Hi, good morning, friends. I wanted to share a personal thank you for attending last week's workshop. It was a pleasure to connect with you all. I've received some great feedback about the content on a lot of information in 1 hour. However, it was spot on with lots of great takeaways. One of the two methods that we didn't have time to get to during the workshop is called the Eisenhower method. And today I would just wake up, you have a to-do list of 10 things. At the end of the day, the 10 things are still there and you're exhausted and you worked crazy. Well, the Eisenhower method is a priority tool that you can use to plan your day, your week, your month, your quarter, your year. And I use it really as a filter as well during the day. ABC came on my plate. Where does this fit into the prioritization quadrants? And how do I want to move forward? So I use it as a decision-making tool as well. So let's get right into the matrix here. And the matrix as you see it is it's important, not important, urgent, and not urgent. Let's just go through the quadrants. So in the top left quadrant, that's the area that you want to do immediately. So let me give you an example. So an example is a client calls and is asking for a new proposal. Well, that is something in your business revenue stream that you're going to want to plan in your day, stop everything and do it, or just plan it later in your day to accomplish that task and get that asked to the client. Now, over here to the right is a schedule for later. And what that means is it's important and it's not urgent, but it's important to drive your business. So let's give an example again. So an example from my organization is I need to create my Q1 marketing plan for 2026. Very important, will move the needle of my organization. However, I do not have to do that today, but here's the key. I need to plan it on my calendar and block out time to work on that so I can get that developed, created, and executed. This is where we should spend our time to move the needle of our business. Let's go down to the bottom right. And the bottom right is eliminate. And so it's not urgent and it's not important. And so let's just give an example. So an example, it's mindlessly scrolling social media for anything, right? Lost in social media. So that would be one thing that it's not urgent, it's not important most of the time, and it's something that we can eliminate from our calendar. The bottom left quadrant is urgent and not important. And this is where you want to delegate. And we spoke about delegation in the workshop. So let's give an example. And so an example would be answering phones, scheduling meetings, rescheduling meetings, things that are repetitious and very important, but low value. And that is something that you want to delegate to a trusted member of your team, to a virtual assistant, to someone that can support you. The rest of this document is, again, walking you through the different quadrants, why it's important for you to use this methodology and how it can help you. Coaching questions, I always use coaching questions with my clients. Here's some coaching questions that I would use and I use personally. And then if you want to watch me walk through it, which you're doing right now, and then also if you want to go deeper, here's my Calendly to book a discovery call. Thank you so much for allowing me to share the Eisenhower method. Please feel free to reach out for more clarification or just to talk through. And then also, when you do use it and you have some big wins, share those with me too. Thank you, friends. Have an amazing day.